Hello guys, Messenger of Death here, and we're back once again with some more of the Bloodline. You know what? We've got quests in Elder Glen Woods, so I did work on my smithing and whatnot. But I figured, since it's a host for merchants, guilds, and quests, I figured why not enter Elder Glen and see if there's any quests for the Elder Glen Woods. Completing quests in cities will increase your respect within the city, resulting in better shop prices and various rewards. Okay. Having negative respect within the city will result in increased prices or civilians and vendors flat out refusing to speak with you. Okay. So we have a reputation system that actually has an effect. Cool, I like it, dig it.
Gods, I'm sick of this stable. Hey, you wouldn't happen to be looking for some coin, would you?
Depends on the work.
Just a bit of stable hand duties. I'm at my wit's end with them. And I'll gladly give you my pay to do it for me. I'll even throw in yesterday's pay, 150 gold to be exact.
What needs to be done?
Clean up the horse manure. It's gross, I know, but like I said, I'll pay you generously to do it.
Okay, sure, why not?
Ah, great. Let me know when you're done. I'll give you the money.
Okay. Ew, gotta clean up horse manure. Okay, I've done 7 out of 8, but I'm having trouble tracking down the last piece. I think it's because of the lighting and the time of day, which is rather irritating. Oh, it's there. Couldn't really see it very well at all on my TV screen. Hopefully it looks a bit clearer on the recording. Hello.
Almost done cleaning up that manure? Done. I can't thank you enough. Here's the money as promised.
Thanks. Okay, lovely. Now, what assistance do you need, Valerie Westmoth? Oh, hello. Are you looking for a new horse? I'm afraid the stable master is out at the moment, so no sales can be made. I'm actually interested in taming. Are you now? Well, you've come to the right place. I'm Valerie Westmoth. I'm the tamer for the stables here in Elderglen. My brother and father take care of breeding and sales for the most part. Most of our horses here are bred in various villages across Elderheim. However, some animals are better off being caught out in the wild than being bred in a stable. Say you're looking for a Lowland mountain ram. Chances are the local stable will have one ready and waiting. With taming, you can get one yourself, so long as you have the know-how and the equipment ready. How can I start taming? If you're that interested, I could give you a beginner's guide to taming. Free of charge, of course. That'll be fantastic. Alright, well I can begin teaching you the way my father taught me, by taming a rabbit. Okay. You'll need some rabbit bait and a small animal trap. I have them both here, so don't worry about buying them yourself. Now, before you run off into the wilderness, let's get you set up with the most important aspect of taming, information. Your target is a rabbit. There are plenty of rabbits wandering the lower parts of Glenheim Hills. Head there and see if you can spot a rabbit. Once you've spotted one, don't get too close. It'll run off. Instead, place your small animal trap on the ground and lay out the rabbit bait. With any luck, one of the little furballs will hop on over and the trap will tranquilize them. And this is where the fun part begins. Approach the rabbit and begin the taming process. That's a lot of info. Just refer to your journal if you forgot the process. It's a lot easier than it sounds. Alright, I'll head to Glenheim Hills then. Awesome, okay. Let's see what other quests we can grab here. There's going to be a lot of stuff we can grab, I have a feeling. Are you a dwarf? Or are you just a man kneeling down? Are you in... Sorry. Didn't mean to pop on slow motion. Are you in cuffs or something, or is that just your shoes? Can't really tell.
What is it?
Who are you?
The name's Maureen Greybeard. This here was my shop for 90 years, until my son demanded to take over the business.
Why did your son demand to take over the shop?
That fool claimed my hammering arm isn't what it used to be, so the products were losing their quality. Damned fool wouldn't know quality if it was stuck in his beard. But there is some truth in it. My arm isn't what it used to be. Forging great amounts of metal takes quite some time when I do it. How I miss the forge. In my youth I'd work for days on end with no breaks. It truly was my passion.
Do you still practice smithing?
Smithing, not so much. I do, however, do a bit of engineer crafting. Mostly just making a little tinker gadgets that are sold here in my store. My son is especially adept at engineering.
What made you set up shop in Elderglen?
Didn't have much of a choice, to be honest. My home was Monladir, the city in the mountains. After the civil war of Monladir, I was forced to set out and try to make the best of the hand I was dealt. Most of the Monladir dwarves set out for London. I hate the cold, so I chose to come here. To my surprise, there was no well-established shop that sold dwarven goods exclusively. Needless to say, I jumped on the opportunity and was generally well received by the community here.
What happened to Monladir?
It was destroyed from the inside out, you see. Monladir was divided into 4 different sections. Mining, forging, housing, and royalty were all divided into different segments of the city. Dwarves, being the proud workers we are, mostly neglected the housing quarter. We lived where we worked. Eventually the quarters all essentially became their own dwarven clans. The royalty that once ruled over Monladir no longer had a grip on its people. The clans would bicker and fight almost constantly. Eventually, as you can imagine, full-scale war broke out within the mountain. I fought in that war. The Ironbeards were my clan, smiths, tinkerers and the like. We fought hard and had the upper hand. But none of that matters. It was a useless, avoidable war. The city is now abandoned and decrepit. Going there is a sure way to get killed by whatever creatures are now calling it home.
Sorry to hear. Well, I'm looking for work.
Well, I might have something for you, if you don't mind the smell of green slimes.
What do you need?
I have an idea for a new invention, but to begin the experimentation, I need a bit of green slime. About 10 globs of it should do the trick. Would you be able to do that for me?
Easy. I'll be back with the green slime.
Great, you won't have to travel far. The Underground Woods has plenty of green slimes wandering around.
Thanks for the info.
I came over here. I should go pick up some eggs from the market.
Oh, yeah? Hi there. Heard any rumours lately?
Poor Father Lynn at the church has had no help with church services. I thought an assistant was finally found to help him out.
Interesting.
No, I've never been there myself, but apparently the Three Sisters Forest is
The
a
beer
harsh
over at
mix
the
of
Fetcher's
beauty
Val
and
is
horror.
incredibly good.
The forest has been restricted to commoners for a long while, ever since the
Give me an
sisters
ale and
turned
turkey leg and
heretical.
I'll be a happy man.
Okay. Any other rumours?
I heard the famous Luther Wilford's
Went
Lakewood
back
was
to
stolen
nice
from the drunken bar and tavern. How awful.
Heard. Okay, so I'm guessing that's all the info. Tell me about the city.
Elderglen is the capital of Elderheim. It's also the largest city in the kingdom. Don't forget to stop by the Drunken Bard for an ale.
Well, I've got to go. Thank you for the info. I'm guessing this is his son that he's unhappy about.
This is some hard work.
Is that? Welcome to Gearbeards. If you're looking for the best dwarven
bit
forest
more.
gear in Elderheim, look no further. What kind of shop is this? This here is primarily an engineer's workshop,
But ever since I took over the business, we've all started to sell
Always
basic
push yourself
weapons
to
as
the
well as
brave.
engineering goods.
Do you mind if I use your engineer's workbench?
By all means, please
Almost
do.
there.
It's always nice seeing a human taking a liking to the art of engineering. In fact, I could walk you through the basics if you'd like. Get you started on the right foot.
Smithing is my passion.
I'd appreciate that.
Haha, let's get to it. So how about you craft some blast powder? Use these blast stones. Just be sure to grind them up nice and carefully, or they'll pop and
What
probably
next?
hit some fingers with them.
On it. Okay. Need to interact.
Another
Engineering
fine
level
job.
1. Blast powder. And how many am I making? Hang on, real quick. 5.
Just a bit
5
more.
blast powder. Very well. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Looking good so
Fine.
far.
There we go.
Did you manage to make some blast powder? Are you here to do some shopping?
I crafted some blast
I
powder.
love the sound of the hammer.
Great
and
work,
anvil.
my friend. And what a nice fine powder it is. Did you notice that you received 5 pounds of blast powder from that blast stone? Nifty, isn't it?
Always push
Now, if you
yourself
hollow
to
out
the
any
brave.
common stone and fill it with that powder, you have yourself 5 good old explosive grenades.
This is coming along
Here,
nicely.
take these stones. Let me know when you made 5 of those grenades.
Got it. Okay, so craft explosive grenades.
This is nothing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're
This is some
back.
hard work.
Any progress on the explosive grenades?
I made all 5 explosive grenades.
Aha, that you did. Be careful with those now. Blast powder is no joke,
Almost there.
and those stones are stuffed to the brim with it. You did a great job. I'd love to train you more, but I can't dedicate much more of my time to
Smithing is my
teaching.
passion.
But I say that you now have a firm foundation to build upon now. I sell bits and bobs that will help you craft various engineering items, so don't be a stranger.
That's a little gear
This
bid.
is coming along nicely.
And actually, just not bad to say hi. Let's see what he says.
How kind. Always good to see you. Hope you're not slacking on your studies of engineering.
Let's see what you have in stock.
What next?
Okay. Okay, you sell pistols and
This
muskets.
is nothing.
I like the idea, don't get me wrong, but okay, we need to buy this. I remember somebody wanted one of these. Deliver
Just a
magnifying
bit more.
lens and 6 copper ore. I also know I need some of this for something. I don't remember what it were, but one of the buildings required
Always
nails,
push yourself
so
to improve.
I guess we will get a bunch of these. It can't hurt. I've got plenty of gold, so it's not really a
Looking
hurt.
good so far.
Sure, 120 should last me a while. And around shield
I
bearer
love the
shield.
sound of the hammer and anvil.
15.
Almost there.
Farmer's scythe. Harvest wheat takes more skill to use in the field than it does to use in battle. I wonder whether you could get like a really strong scythe. That'd be cool. Of the whole
Another fine
Grim
job.
Reaper Necromancer kind of look, you know? But yeah, in terms of engineering,
This is
I
some
want to know
hard
where
work.
you get these supplies. Like, so nuts and bolts require iron. Okay. Triggers require copper. Fair enough. Green slimes for explosive grenades and
next?
things. I've got enough green slimes actually for that quest already. Pack of nails. I can craft them. Spike grenades. Springs.
push
Copper
yourself to
ingots. Okay. An engineering level 2. Can make a blunderbuss. Okay. Copper
I
musket.
love the sound of the hammer and anvil.
That's pretty cool. And a propeller. Wonder what that could be used for. Can I craft like a flying vehicle or something in the
Looking
future?
good so far.
Right, who needed the green slime? I believe it was you, yeah, because that's why you got that star above your head.
Hello again. Any luck finding a rabbit?
No luck yet. Don't be discouraged, keep on trying. Never mind, I was wrong. It's you that needs a slime.
Oh, it's you! Do you have that slime for me? Fantastic! With this I can perform an experiment that I've had in mind. If all goes well, I'll be sure to send word to you with the blueprints to replicate the experiment.
Great. Hello guys, I'd like to take this moment to ask you to please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button and comment down below if you're enjoying the video. It really helps get my video out there and aim to hit 1k subscribers by the end of the year, so that's my ultimate goal. I'd be extremely grateful, and it really does get my video out there because it pleases the YouTube algorithm, so that's why I really need you to start doing this, please. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Okay.
Welcome back, friends. Is there anything I can help you with?
Nothing right now. Okay, no.
Perhaps the peasant should be
Okay.
grateful.
A potter.
If you have any spare coin, it would help me greatly.
1 coin, please. Of course, here you go. Blessings of the gods upon you. Okay.
Can you spare any gold?
Oh gods, please tell me you can help me.
What's wrong?
It's my
Blessings
brother.
of the
He
gods
said he was
upon
out into
you.
the Molten Crag to retrieve some rare ores to sell here in Elderglen. He was supposed to return within
I
3
won't
days, but
eat
nobody has
tonight.
seen him. I fear the worst has happened. I need someone to see if
Just
they can go
one
find him
coin.
at the Molten Crag.
Please.
Tell me more about your brother.
His name is Jill.
Or Gil. I don't know which one.
Blessings of
He's
the
an
gods
experienced
upon you.
miner. He left with all his tools and was confident he'd be back in just a few days.
He mentioned something about finding a nice new cave that you can prospect. I'll go see what I can find.
God bless you. Thank you.
Can you spare any gold?
Sorry, I already spared some gold. I'm trying to find more quests. That's just leading me back to you. This quest in this direction now, apparently. There's going to be so many quests in this city, I can already tell. Nobody over here has a quest. Go from there for quests. I want to grab all the ones I can find down here for now first.
Just 1 coin is all I ask.
Hey there!
If you have
You look
any
like you
spare
can handle
coin,
yourself.
it
You wouldn't
will
happen
help
to be
me
looking for
greatly.
work, would you? Depends on the work. Just a delivery job of sorts. You see, my
If you
father
can
recently
spare
passed
coin,
away. He was
I'd
an
be
adamant
eternally
churchgoer, a real upholder of the teachings of Rosa.
Blessings
So
of the
much
gods
so
upon you.
that, in his youth, he helped construct the Parford Monastery. I have his ashes here. I can't imagine a better place to place his ashes than in the monastery he
Can
helped
you spare any
construct.
gold?
So you need someone to take his ashes to the monastery? Yep, to the crypt to the monastery specifically. I'll pay
If
for
you
the
have
trouble, of
any
course.
spare coin,
Why
it
don't
would
you go
help
there
me
yourself?
greatly.
According to the church, the monastery
you
is a bit of an
spare any
undead
gold?
problem. I'm a brewmaster though. I'm a brewmaster through and through. I'm not cut out for the fighting, especially
Just
with
1
undead.
coin is all
Although, I
ask.
did prepare anti-undead gear for whoever might accept the job. I'll do it. Praise the gods, my father would
If
truly
you can
appreciate
spare
this.
a coin, I'd be
Here's the gear I
eternally
mentioned.
grateful.
Blessed blast stones. Perfect for clearing out undead. Just toss these at undead and they'll surely do some damage. Thanks.
Can you spare any gold?
Okay. Father Lynn. That no-good, worthless, mother-loving bastard. Excuse me. Oh gods, of course someone would hear that. Quite the mouth for a man of the cloth. I apologize. I'm rather stressed lately, so I hope you'll forgive me for my loose tongue. What's got you stressed? You see, the man that was to replace my assistant had refused to show up. Bishop Grove interviewed him and gave him the typical tests, which he apparently passed with no issue. Now that the time has come for him to work for me, he hasn't shown up. I've been 2 days, and nobody has heard a word from him. Maybe his nerve got the better of him. I'd hate to ask this of you, but maybe you could go check on him. Sure, I could do that. Thank you so very much. He lives just down the road in the small house between the stables and the graveyard. If he's there, tell me his duty's waiting for him at the church. Will do. Check on Bron.
Blessings of the gods upon you.
Yeah, sure. There you go. I'm a nice guy. Oh, plenty of gold. Actually, we'll... false hope. We'll do this first since it's right here. It makes sense. Ooh. Uh-oh. This person seems to have had their flesh torn from their bones. The skeleton is old and seems to be missing a lot of bones. So the nightstand. Bunch of stuff, I'll take it. Any of these eat to read. I was chosen by Bishop Grove to become a priest at the Elder Glen Church to Arosa. My duties officially begin tomorrow. Despite how excited I am, I can't help but feel nervous. My personal studies will not cease, although they might be hindered by my new position. I must try my best to be discreet and only perform my experiments in the privacy of my own home. I cannot risk being seen by anyone while performing my experiments. Interesting. Thanks to my new position, I was able to easily secure some human remains. Tonight's experiment will be rather risky. I'm going to attempt to mix necromantic magic with arcane. The result hopefully being a way to commune with the spirit of the person whose remains I have. In short, should this work, it could change the structure of the Church of Arosa as we know it. Experiment gone wrong. Okay. Can we go up the ladder? No? That's disappointing. Oh well. Right. Return to Father Lynn. Sure thing.
Eternally grateful.
Lovely. Any luck with Brom? Well, it seems something terrible happened to him. What? What do you mean? Explain what you saw. Gods of mercy. Did you find anything that may provide some insight in what may have happened? I found his journal. He was tempted to commune with the dead using stolen remains. Oh, what a fool he was. It's such basic knowledge to never mix arcane magic with necromantic magic. How could he not have known? Very well. Would you be able to deliver this terrible news to Bishop Grove? Of course, where can I find him? In the chapter's court. He works closely with the paladins. His office is on the upper floor. I'll let him know. Well, I guess we'll go up here first. Interesting. It's this little place. Can't go in there, I take it. Can I go in here? I can. Nice. A beautiful city, is it not? Yes, sir, it is.
I don't believe I've seen you around here before. I'm Bishop Grove of the chapter. Are you one of the new paladins, perhaps?
Actually, I come bearing terrible news. Okay, Bishop closes his eyes, tries to say something, and massages his forehead.
It's Mr. Wheatley, isn't it?
I'm afraid so, sir. He's dead.
I knew it. Somehow I knew it. It was a poor choice to give him this position. You see, he worked here in the chapter's court for a time. His mother recently passed. He was in a bad state, depressed, angry. I always had a soft spot for him. He was such a kind young man. I saw potential in him. I thought perhaps, if he helped others find rest, it would bring him some kind of peace. Truth be told, I knew of his recent infatuation with necromancy. I spoke with him when I interviewed him. He sees to know the dangers of mixing such magic with the arcane. I should never have given him the position. This is all my fault.
You were just trying to help him.
Truly I was. I should have waited, but poor Father Lynn needed an assistant as soon as possible. Now we'll have to wait even longer.
Perhaps I could take the position?
Perhaps indeed. Do you know what the position entails?
Not entirely.
As a priest, you take on the responsibility of blessing local holy sites, graveyards, shrines, churches, that sort of stuff. Without priests, holy sites would be claimed by necromancers. Does that sound like something you'd be interested in?
I don't know, I kind of like the thought of being a necromancer. That kind of count as me. But I don't have to do all the sites, right?
Great, let's run through some tests. Now, the first test is a simple blessing. The funeral was just held at the graveyard. The final step of the burial process requires a priest to bless the grave. Do you know how to perform a blessing?
I do not.
I'll teach you. Listen closely.
Final rites. Okay, got it.
Great, now go find a newly placed grave and perform a prayer on it. Understood, Bishop.
Blessings for the dead. Okay. Boom. Travel in style. So which grave is it? This one? Skill book. Final rights. Which, huh? This one over here. Can't see in the darkness. Okay. Screw all that noise, I'm just gonna fly up. Haha! I love the druid tree. It's sick. Just being able to turn into a bird and fly around. It's great.
Well, how did the blessing go?
Good finish without issue.
Fantastic! Next task requires that you use the same prayer as an offensive arcane spell, such as Arcane Bolt. Do you know how to cast that spell?
I don't know that spell.
Not to worry, I shall teach it to you.
Okay, this is cool. I'm just getting free skills. Got it.
Perfect. Now let me explain the next task. Gravesites must be blessed frequently to prevent necromancers from tapping into their spiritual energy. One of the main duties of the chapter is to prevent unholy corruption from overtaking burial grounds. It's been a bit too long since our last purification of the graveyard just outside the church. We simply don't have enough help as of late.
How can I purify the unholy corruption?
It's quite simple. First, you must use your final rites prayer, the corruption site. This will expose the corruption to arcane damage. This you can use any arcane spell that deals damage to clear the corruption.
Okay, understand now. Get started. And the Elder Glen Church Graveyard. Okay. So, where's the corruption though? I also need to put the skill on, no. Arcane Bolt. Huh? I'm confused. This is the Elder Glen Church, is it not? Oh, okay. That's what these purple. I got it. I get it now.
I should not have spent that much gold.
Okay, got it. Divine favor, cool. Hello everybody, just a quick announcement here. If you're interested in the paranormal, aliens and other such topics, come on over to the Phenomena Normal podcast and subscribe. We go live every other Tuesday and Wednesday on Twitch at 5 PM US time, and every video is uploaded to YouTube shortly after. Link will be in the description.